Center of the Universe, and I've also signed a SmackDown contract.
In the ever-unpredictable world of WWE, shocking moments and plot twists have become par for the course. But even the most loyal fans found themselves blindsided by the return of Liv Morgan. What was supposed to be a feel-good comeback story soon spiraled into one of the most audacious betrayals in recent WWE history. It wasn't just a return, it was a meticulously orchestrated act of subversion aimed at upending WWE's power structures, rattling the locker room, and sending shockwaves through the WWE Universe. The build-up, a return. That wasn't what it seemed before Liv Morgan's sudden reappearance. WWE had been in a phase of unexpected twists, from shocking title changes to surprise returns. But nobody was prepared for what Morgan had in store. After months of being absent from the ring, fans were left to speculate about her whereabouts, with cryptic social media posts and the occasional backstage whisper fueling theories. For those who were following closely, there were hints that Morgan's time away was anything but idle. She wasn't just resting or recovering, she was planning something monumental. Sources close to the situation confirmed that Morgan had been using her hiatus to study the current landscape of WWE, specifically focusing on one figure who had risen to dominance, Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel, until that point, had been portrayed as an unstoppable powerhouse, a woman who seemed to be on a trajectory toward WWE's top ranks. She was untouchable, confident, and viewed as a force that had the potential to become a future champion. But Morgan's return was far from a simple return to the ring. It was an execution of an idea years in the making, a plan to destabilize the very foundation that Rodriguez had built. The moment of betrayal. Morgan strikes with precision. It all came to a head backstage, just moments before a scheduled WWE segment. The setting was mundane, just another routine backstage corridor where talent often briefed or interacted before going out for their next segment. Raquel Rodriguez, as usual, was in the midst of a conversation with a few mid-card talents, casually discussing match details and preparations. Confident and unbothered by the prior week's events, Raquel didn't see the storm approaching. And then it happened. Out of nowhere, Liv Morgan emerged from the shadows, her gaze locked firmly on Raquel. Every observer in the area described the moment as electric, with a palpable tension hanging in the air. The suddenness of Morgan's appearance, coupled with the sheer intensity of her stare, sent shockwaves through those who witnessed it. The WWE locker room, usually buzzing with energy, froze in stunned silence. No one knew what to expect next, but they all knew that whatever was about to unfold was monumental. Morgan didn't waste any time. The assault that followed wasn't just physical, it was a calculated move designed to shake Raquel to her core and send a message that went far beyond personal vengeance. Each strike, each blow, was perfectly timed and aimed not only at incapacitating Rodriguez, but also at reshaping the power dynamics within WWE. Insiders revealed that Morgan's attack was deliberate and psychological in nature. She wasn't just looking to hurt Raquel physically, she was aiming to break her mentally, destabilize her in front of the entire locker room, and, most importantly, destroy the confidence that had made her so dominant. The ripple effect. Shifting alliances and shifting priorities. What followed Morgan's return wasn't just a back-and-forth feud between two wrestlers. It was a full-blown shift in WWE's backstage dynamics. Insiders revealed that the entire locker room began reassessing its positioning, alliances, and rivalries. The Morgan-Rodriguez betrayal had far-reaching consequences, and even mid-card talent was forced to consider how the new power dynamics could affect their own trajectories. At the heart of this shifting landscape was the emerging dynamic between Morgan, Raquel, and Dominik. While Morgan and Raquel's rivalry was quickly becoming WWE's hottest storyline, the role Dominik played in fanning the flames of this conflict was undeniable. His subtle interferences, cryptic social media posts, and evasive answers in interviews kept the WWE Universe guessing about his true allegiances. Fans couldn't help but wonder if Dominik was simply trying to manipulate the situation for his own gain, or if he had a larger plan in mind. The ambiguity surrounding his role only deepened the intrigue and heightened the drama of the entire situation. Creative recalibration, building toward a climactic showdown. WWE's creative teams didn't take long to realize the magnitude of what had just occurred. Insider reports confirmed that match orders, promo sequences, and overall storytelling strategies were immediately altered to maximize the emotional and narrative impact of Morgan's betrayal. Every segment, from backstage skits to in-ring confrontations, was carefully constructed to elevate the tension between Morgan and Rodriguez, ensuring that every appearance had a lasting impact. In the weeks that followed, the WWE Universe was treated to a masterclass in storytelling. From surprise ambushes to carefully timed promos, both Morgan and Rodriguez began to escalate their feud with precision. The result? A series of highly charged segments that kept fans on the edge of their seats, wondering what would happen next. Would Raquel retaliate with force? Or would she continue to play the long game, setting traps and waiting for the perfect moment to strike? The long-term impact. Rewriting WWE's narrative. Morgan's return wasn't just a shocking moment, it was a turning point in WWE's storytelling strategy. By introducing this complex web of betrayal, manipulation, and psychological warfare, WWE demonstrated its ability to keep the audience guessing while simultaneously delivering long-term narrative payoff. The storyline involving Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Dominik Mysterio not only redefined the personal trajectories of these superstars, but also impacted the broader landscape of WWE's storytelling for months to come. The ripple effects of Morgan's betrayal extended far beyond the ring, reshaping alliances, rivalries, and even the backstage environment. WWE had successfully created a narrative that was layered, suspenseful, and emotionally charged, one that would continue to captivate fans and challenge the very nature of loyalty and power within the world of professional wrestling.